Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today in second session on fetal echocardiography, we will talk about images required for fetal echocardiography. The basic images required for fetal echocardiography are demonstrated on the screen. For number 1, four-chamber view. Number 2, left ventricular outflow tract. Number 3, right ventricular outflow tract. Number 4, triple vessel view slash triple vessel tracheal view or past view. Number 5th is the aortic arch or ductal arch. View is an axial view. We can get it from upper abdomen to thorax. What we see on four-chamber view is cardiac situs, cardiac size, cardiac skews, how it function and about rhythm, heart rate, and cardiac axis. Also, we can see the three major connections on the four-chamber view. Cardiac site. Here in the picture, we can see the stomach bubble and descending aorta and the apex of the heart on the left side of the left side, which shows that the cardiac situs and the abdominal situs are normal. Now on the fourth chamber we see the cardiac size. The normal heart is longer than wider. If the heart size enlarges in width, it becomes cardiomegaly. So 1/3 of the thorax heart occupies, and the area of the cardiac thoracic ratio of the heart is 0.33, and the circumferential cardiac thoracic ratio is 0.5, and these two values remain constant throughout the gestational period. Now, what we can see on the four-chamber number third is cardiac skews. If the heart does not pump blood normally during systole and diastole, it means that mitral and tricuspid AV valves are not working well. So it refers to dyskinesia. Number fourth is the cardiac axis and position. In order to assess the cardiac axis and position, we draw a line throughout the septum and across the sternum and spine. We get the angle 45 degree. This shows that fourth chamber is on the right, is normally placed. Now we talk about the last one, what we see on the three major. Now we talk about the four chamber view. The chambers which we look in this view, how can we differentiate? Like AV valves. AV valves like tricuspid valve is septal attached and low line, whereas mitral valve is above and away from the septum, or as the RV is concerned, it is trabeculated and having a moderator band, which make it different from the LV, which is thin and smooth chamber. Uh, Similarly, RA is different from LA, because both uh, SVC and IVC are draining into RA, whereas pulmonary veins are draining into LA. And so far the fetal echo is concerned, we have to look at least one from both side, left or right side, pulmonary veins draining into LA in order to exclude the uh, anomalous pulmonary venous drainage. Or we have to see the PFO flap where it bows. In the fetal echocardiography we can see that PFO flap is moving toward the LA. So this is also the signal of showing that this is the left side of the heart. On fourth chamber, we can assess the pericardial effusion as well as pleural effusion. On color Doppler, we can assess the pathologies which can be missed easily on the gray scale because the septum has depth like VSDs, regurgitation, and stenosis. PRF should be high, like 50 centimeter per second. Normal congenital heart disease, which can be assessed on four-chamber view, are TOF, TJ, DORV, VST, mild semilunar valve stenosis, truncus arteriosus. So here is the four chamber view. We can see the four chambers. These are the ventricles and these are the atrias. How can we identify this is the LV or RV or LA or RA. This is LV as there is a smooth, its valves are LV smooth line, and the mitral valve is above and away from the septum. Here is the RV. RV is trabeculated, and here is the moderator band, and here is tricuspid valve, which is septal attached and low line. Now moving toward the atrias, here is the PFO flap, which is going toward the LA. It shows that this is the LA left side, and the pulmonary veins are also can be easily seen here. At least one pulmonary valve from each side. On color Doppler, we can see it. We can see here the pulmonary veins are draining from either side into LA. So this is the confirmation mark that this is LA. Now this is RA. You can see here RA. This is RA. Now moving to the next uh, image, we have seen here the four chamber RA, RV, LA, LV. We will inshallah discuss all these diseases later on in my next session. Thank you.